My mom called me all excited saying she found her dream machine, but it was located in my area and if she bought it, we would have to pick it up, which no problem, right? Of course. She put in her offer of $125 and they said, "We have someone coming this weekend to look at it. If it doesn't go through, then we'll let you know." Well, I couldn't let this machine slip away, so I got off the phone and I immediately contacted the seller saying, "Hey, is this still available?" She said, "It is." So I said, "I'll take it, of course, $175, which was what they were asking for. I left to go to the bank to get the money and headed right there. We wasn't sure if it still worked, but that's okay because these machines were built to last and whatever was broken, we could easily fix. I had to learn how to thread this machine and of course what worked and what didn't because this is new territory for me. This is totally electric free. This is a treadle machine. So it works by just pushing the treadle or doing the hand wheel. So I learned how to thread it real quick on YouTube and then I did some stitching. It worked, but the back looked like this. I knew this was either a bobbin issue or this was a tension issue. So I started to investigate and I tried the bobbin first. So I did some hand wheeling because at this point I was not going to try treadling. I wanted to just do the hand wheel, make sure the stitches was doing right and making sure it worked, of course. And it still did the same thing. It still had the matted mess in the back. So then I told myself, this is definitely a tension issue. I then tightened the tension and I tried again. I'd used the hand wheel, of course, and did many stitches. And when I looked at the back, it was perfect. So I did a couple more rows just to be sure that everything was doing right. But it was true. It works. It's amazing. And then I was on to learning how to treadle. They also gave me this big green box, which was full of sewing treasure, a bunch of old stuff, and the prices on it was crazy. To see like 35 cents on some of this stuff, it was wild, but it's amazing. I cannot wait to surprise her with all of this. She's going to be so excited. Well, at least I hope she's excited. I love you, Mom. In case you didn't see my last video, I found my mom her dream machine, and what made this even better is when I opened the drawer to find this rolled up thing of tissue paper, just to find out that it was the original manual. I went ahead and rolled that thing back up and put it back for safekeepings, and then I decided that I needed to print out one that she can actually use, so I found one on the internet, printed it out, and wrote a cute little note from her daughter. So by now you know I surprised my mom with her dream machine. Turns out it wasn't so much of a surprise. After I bought it, the seller messaged my mom to let her know someone bought it full price. My mom immediately said, "Miranda." I bet that was Miranda. I went days without talking to her so that I wouldn't ruin the surprise, and turns out she went days without talking to me also because she knew if she called me, I would give it away. How funny is that? She was very excited. I sent her that very first machine video I posted as soon as I pulled in her driveway unannounced. She did not want to be filmed. I told her every time one of you asked for her reaction, she said, "Nope." So sorry guys, but she was excited. I made my very first project using the treadle and it was so much fun. I wasn't careful at all. I was just trying to get the hang of it. I did smash my big toe under the treadle one time and definitely won't make that mistake ever again. I finally got the hang of it and fell completely in love. Now she has to give it back to me. I'm just kidding.